half empty, half filled. We should understand certain scenario that the issue of palliative will not solve the root cause. Palliative are supposed to address. That's why they call it palliative. And also in applying palliative, there are schemes that are laid down. We have three broad categories in the palliative distribution network. One, we have the poorest of the poor. Two, we have the urban poor. Three, then we have the rich. You will see clearly now that the labor union impacted to a greater extent the decision-making process. And what I see about labor union, they are not more than 15%, 15 to 20% of the entire population. Even the population force network that is really impacted, which is over 70, are still in the limbo. Those are the people that we term poorest of the poor. I can confirm to you, villages, palliative are getting to villages. You might be surprised. They left one for me in Lagos, in my own place. And I told them...
So palliatives have gotten to your...
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. In my own town.
What is the content of
they left? I've not seen the content. But they said they left for me. But the reality now is this. The president only came in to inform us of the executive position of what they are doing. Other people that are responsible for the critical sector would not come in to really give a breakdown. And they are already giving breakdown.
How does these palliative measures that he has given, does it really help the situation?
Oh, it creates a temporary relief. That's why I said palliative is supposed to create a relief. It's not the root cause. But the root, what I'm saying, the way we're going to treat poorest of the poor is different from urban poor, is different from the rich. And you see, let us be frank. The problem the tsunami created by fuel subsidy and other multi-layered problem we've had up till now is a weight on the government. Which implies that the federal government, in its own wisdom, cannot solve all the problem. It should be, the problem will be, there's a need of aggregate effort to solve this problem. And I'll be very clear in the sense that the federal government has 52% in what they spend. State have about 48, which is a function of the state allocation and the local government allocation. So if we are making demand, let us be able to make demand across board. And also, the only problem I see about this administration is there's quite the transparency is not that it's not explicit. And the information dissemination is not thorough. Like the Minister of Information is not talking real. Because the Minister of Information, through National Orientation Agency, is supposed to drill down for us to be able to feel impact. For instance, many people don't feel the impact of what they're doing.
Mr. Dugoni,
yes.
You just said that your village, you've gotten palliative.
Yes.
That have been kept for you.
Yes.
Was that palliative kept for you based on your status in that community, or based on the fact that everybody in that community has actually gotten palliative?
Everybody got. Hold on. Because I'm part of the Transitional Council. I'm part of the Kingmaker. So it is a jury. When you are coming to a state, you must give people who are Kingmaker.
That's why they kept for you.
Hold on. And I said,
even
those
were
checking. And I even said, hold on. And I now said, that thing they should add it to their own. The question they say, honestly, what they say poorest of the poor, we're not saying for everybody. It is not that they will carry gift and be distributed to everybody.
Everybody who is among the poor.
No, that is what I'm saying. Everybody who has among the poor, based on the meeting that was held, got it.
How do you
because they profile. Every household is profiled before they give. They don't just come and say they are giving. Because they took the name of every household. They only included me by virtue of the fact that I am an October in the town, a council member. And I told them that, okay, even though statutory they gave me, please, it should still go to them. That's my own sacrifice to them.
It's interesting that you say this, really, because I asked it deliberately, really, because when you go around villages and communities across the country, the same is not the case.
That is the problem we're going to have. Nigeria, look, Nigeria, what led us to where we are is the complexity and the entitlement mentality of our people. Some people, we don't even like ourselves. I can tell you, the 2 billion that was allocated to some state, some of the, that's why they are probing deputy governor, let me be explicit, deputy governor in Ondo State. The part of the money that was supposed to be for the poorest of the poor, they're using it to buy a car. As of today, only 5 states have been explicit in the way they are dealing with it. Other states have not done anything. I want the labor law, the labor, NLC, TUC, to put a searchlight on the state. They've given the federal government 30 days. Let them use that 30 days to focus on the state. So that we're able to get on all round. I've told you, this issue of fuel subsidy issue and the multi-layer problem we had cannot be solved by the federal government. It has to be a concerted effort.
Interesting. Let's come to Dr. Yamana just before we bring in our